Hello, audience. Archana Madhusudan back here with Brain Tunes with Archana. So today I have with me a very, what I can say, beauty with brains is what I can say. So welcome to our studio, Ms. Renita Kapoor.
Thank you so much, Archana.
So you can see this lovely actress here. I would ask Renita to give a brief introduction of who Renita is to my viewers.
Hi, guys. Thank you, Archana, for this opportunity for having me here. Yeah, I'm an actor. I'm an artist, rather. I'm a lover for the art, and my heart and soul belongs to the arts. And um, I do theater, I do films, TV commercials, and I sing, I dance, anything to do with art.
Amazing. That's lovely, Renita. So I have a small introduction for you. So let me quickly share my screen and let's see what we know about Renita and how Renita can actually tell us more about who she is. Here we go, right? So Renita Kapoor, she is a founder of RSK Production, and although she's born in India, she is put up in Singapore right now. And she is an artist who has been performing in short films, web series, and also running her own teaching institute. So Renita will be taking us forward with all the accomplishments that she has. So she is an award-winning actress, an acclaimed dancer, a euphoric singer, and also a successful entrepreneur. So Renita, could you please run us through what are all the movies that you have done, and please tell us about the award that you've won.
Sure. I recently won an award for Best Actress. These awards were in America. These are Global Films and Music Awards. It's a festival. And this I got for my short film called The Sacrifice. And the first time I played a negative role, but I totally enjoyed it. And I've won a couple of awards for dancing in Singapore, and many in India, but that was like many years back in school and college. But yeah, since I've been in Singapore, these are the few awards that I've won so far. And were you asking me about where dance is concerned? I just love dancing. I've learned kathak before, and I'm still learning it. It's a journey. Anyways, artists, I think art is something that you just learn over and over and over again. It's never ending. So I'm refreshing my kathak at the moment, and I'm just a workaholic. I love working. I love performing, and it's really nice the way you've prepared this slides. Really nice, Archana. Thank you so much. What else would you like to know? Please ask me.
Thank you, Renita. And so when you speak about having won awards very long ago as a child, so you forayed into acting right from childhood?
Yes. My first performance was on stage when I was 4. It was a dance performance, and ever since then, I'm in love with the stage. I'm more of a stage actor than a camera person, but I love both. I just love acting, dancing, singing, anything to do with performing arts.
Amazing. So classical dance, you are an acclaimed kathak dancer, and you're still polishing your skills is what you say. What other dance forms are you familiar with, Renita?
I haven't learned any other dance form yet, but I'm a big fan of Bollywood. So any kind of dance, basically, I love to watch, and I try and copy it or do my own choreography. But mostly semi-classicals. Any kind of beautiful music, which is Hindi music, is my, I think, most favorite. That's what I really enjoy.
We would love to hear you sing, Renita. So could you just hum a couple of lines?
Okay, that was a surprise. Never mind. I just got off this event that I do every Saturday, and it's all about singing. So just had like 3 hours of singing, and now I'm here. So yeah, it's not just me singing. We have like around 25 to 30 participants who sing one after the other.
Mhm.
All right, so I'll just sing a line.
Yes.
I hope. कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि जैसे तुझको बनाया गया है मेरे लिए तू अब से पहले सितारों में बस रही थी कहीं तुझे ज़मीं पे बुलाया गया है मेरे लिए
Oh, that's such a soulful melody that you sang, and lovely rendition, Renita. Lovely. So
Thank you.
understandable. Your passion towards the stage is reflected in every aspect that you have undertaken, be it as an actor on stage or dancer, singer, and successful entrepreneur. So I guess you're also into training people who are interested in taking up fine arts as a career. So
Yes.
we'll go to that. So coming to Renita's production house, RSK Productions. So could you tell us more about RSK Productions, Renita?
Sure. It's, as you can see the name, it's my name, Renita Sachdev Kapoor. And yeah, I always wanted to have, I'm more of an entrepreneur than a job kind of a person. So it was my dream to have a company where I can have theater productions and do some films. So far, we've done 2 short films, and they have already released. One was The Sacrifice, which is doing very well. It's been very well appreciated and accepted by the audience. And we've won few awards for that so far. And it's on YouTube at the moment on Six Sigma Film. And we are hoping to see it on some other bigger channels, which once it's confirmed, we shall announce. And I did my first theater production in Singapore. It was called Chitya Pat. So that was a theater production, and it did pretty well. All houses were full, and wonderful response we got from the audience. So it's still a baby. It's still a beginning, but hoping, I mean, once this COVID situation goes away, then hoping the work gets back to normal. Yeah.
Undoubtedly, Renita, there is no question of why it would not catapult to success, looking at your dedication and even the nascent stages when you have made foray into having won couple of awards. I think there is no looking back. Okay, now talking about theater performances. So could you tell about what are the theater performances that you have done?
So like I said, since childhood I've been on stage, but I completely stopped performing for almost more than 15 years. I had, various responsibilities and stuff happening. So in 2015, I got back to stage, and that was in Singapore. And since then, I've done few. Yes, I always lose count. I'm very bad with numbers, but I've done some beautiful plays. Out of which my favorite was Is Majdhar Mein. It's written by Manto, and it was directed by director from NSD, Sanjay Gautam sir. He's based in Singapore. So it was a beautiful production. It did very, very well. We received amazing love of the audience, and that was my favorite character that I played. Her name was Asgari. The black and white picture that you see on the screen is
Right.
from, yeah. And I'm more of a Hindi person, as in I mean that's more close to me, the language. I've done many English plays as well, but yeah, I love performing in Hindi. I just feel, I don't know, it's like
Your
home.
soul is in your soul is
Yeah.
in Hindi, although you have ventured into English as well.
Yes.
Right. So
Yes.
that looks to be a very interesting story. So what is it all about, Asghar?
Asgari.
Yes.
Is Majdhar Mein was it was a love story, and I played the part of a girl she's an orphan, and it was like a Nawabi kind of a family where basically I'm being taken care of by the family, but I work over there, and I'm in love with the eldest son of the family, and he's married, and I mean it's such a beautiful character. I was just so much, I got into the skin so much that even now I just crave to play that role, because it had a beautiful graph, it had all the emotions you can think of: love, hatred, anger. um, there was singing. We did live singing on stage in this play, which was amazing. We did a kavali, and I even danced in this play. So it was an amazing, like a beautiful combination of all the forms of arts that I love performing on.
Oh, Renita, so do we have, was this filmed, or can we actually go and see if we actually want to see this? Because it's a theatre, you said. So is it, do we
Yes,
have a recorded version of it as well?
I have, but it's not for public. I mean, it's for our own viewing, but it's not publicly available. But we are
Okay.
hoping to do this play maybe sometime in future, but not as of now.
But maybe if you have a YouTube channel, whenever it is feasible, if you could just upload, we could have a
Sure,
glance at what this beautiful story is all about.
sure, sure, sure. If it does happen, I'll surely let you know, and you can.
That would be great. That would be great. Now here, I'm talking about Renita's mentors, right? From Mr. Rakesh Bedi, who's a well-known name in the Bollywood industry and the TV industry especially, and Mr. Manish Mitra and Mr. Joe Jaggi. So could you tell us about how your mentoring with these people got took place, and how did you get associated with them?
Okay, so I'm personally very much into workshops. So I organize workshops in Singapore. That's another thing that I do under RSK Productions. So I was lucky enough to be able to attend their workshops. They were like short workshops, like 2-3 days. But in those 2-3 days, I learned so much from each one of them. And I mean, it's such a process. Learning just never ends, and all three of them had their own ways of teaching, and learned a lot from Rakesh sir. Like, there are few things which I can never forget. You know, when they say something, some things just click inside you. Even Yog Jappi sir and Manish Mitra sir, they all had their own different ways of teaching, and I've learned a lot, and I use those techniques as well in my workshops when I conduct them online at the moment. And yeah, I mean, still learning. So we say we are teaching.
Undoubtedly, learning
Yeah,
is an unending process, Renita. So we cannot
absolutely.
say, we can never say that now I have mastered all of it. So it doesn't go that
No,
way.
no,
So
no. But I
undoubtedly,
think
yes.
the day you feel that, you're gone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You are just limiting yourself there. So you need to be open
absolutely.
to opportunities. Yes.
Yeah.
Now coming to your own oncoming, ongoing, upcoming productions. So I guess you just told us, or you just a couple of minutes ago, you're speaking about Three Sisters and a Dream and the Sacrifice, and Katha at 8, I guess. Katha at 8 is the story that you told me about, and Sif Man. So these are still under production, Renita?
No, so Katha at 8 and The Sacrifice, they've already been released and publicly. I mean, you can view it on YouTube. And Sirf Mein is still under post production. That's a short film. But Three Sisters and a Dream is a feature film, and it was shot in India, in Ranchi. It's a Bollywood film. And because of COVID, it was supposed to be released in March, but again, because of the theaters being closed, it's on a hold. So we're just waiting when things open up, and yeah, it'll be released. The film is almost ready.
Oh,
We're
we will
just
be
really looking
waiting,
forward to
Renita.
it.
Just keep us
Yeah,
updated on all of your social handles so that we get
sure,
to have a glimpse of all of these. Right, amazing.
absolutely.
And coming to web series. So Renita is also into web series. So can you tell us more about the City of Dreams, Renita?
Okay, so this was amazing. This was actually like a dream come true. You know, there are certain directors which you want to really work with, and one of them is Nagesh Kukunur sir. I met him many years back, and at that time, I did not know that I'll get a chance to work with him. And yeah, so I got auditioned for it, and I got selected, and I did a cameo role. in City of Dreams season 2. So it's still, again, thanks to COVID, the shoot has come to a standstill. But I'm just hoping as soon as things open up and the shoot is over, since season 2 will be out. Really looking forward to it. It's a beautiful series, City of Dreams. Amazing.
So the first season is over, Renita, is it?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so we can find it on Hotstar if you want to go and check
Yes,
it
it
out.
is.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
okay, amazing. So audience, you've had a brief of who Renita is, what she does, and what her work is. I've given you the social handles here. You can go back, check her out. Okay, and those of you who are interested in taking up training with Renita, okay, you are, because Renita is into theater arts training and workshops as well. So Renita, I would like you to throw light on what are the workshops you conduct and how do people get in touch with you if they are actually interested in taking this?
All right. We do it, it's under the name of Creative Minds. So it's a combination of acting, speech and drama, and mindfulness. This is specifically for kids. These days, that's, I think, extremely needed. Everybody is glued to their, though, I mean, sadly, we have to do it online at the moment, but it's very important to take kids away from these things and just go internal. And in theater or in acting, it's extremely important to be channelized. You know, your energy has to be balanced. So where mindfulness plays its part. So yeah, in our workshops, so far it's been happening through social media, the word of mouth, and the kids who have already attended, the parents, you know, they spread a word. And we haven't done too much of marketing as of now because we were getting enough kids on its own, so we haven't really gone big on marketing. But it's come out to be a beautiful product where kids are really learning a lot, and there's a lot of improvement in kids as far as their acting skills are concerned, and of course building of confidence. And we also do it for adults. So it's conducted by myself and Mr. Shishir Sharma, who's a famous Bollywood personality. He's been doing theater for last 40 years. So it's really nice conducting these workshops along with him. And I've been trained by a school called Lorna Winston. Sorry, I have to correct that. I just got mixed up. Julia Gabriels. And so I have a certification from there. And yeah, I mean, it's an amazing combination of the theater as well as mindfulness, where we are putting it together, especially for kids.
Lovely, Renita. We would like our children also to have exposure. Why only children from Singapore? So we definitely
Oh,
would like to spread the word, and
okay.
we would like
Can I
children
just add
globally.
something? Can I just add
Sure,
something here?
sure, Renita.
So the classes are not just happening in Singapore. So we've got groups from India as well as from US. So yes, yeah. So we've been doing classes for these 3 countries so far.
That's interesting, Renita, because all academics, children get really, really tired of academics. And like you said, because of the COVID situation, children are glued to the screens. But again, this is also very draining for the children because day in and day out, studies gets
I
onto
know.
them.
Yeah,
So if they are
that's true.
actually gaining something in the form of fine arts, that would actually
Mhm.
help them relax and at the same time acquire skills. So I think this is
Yes,
a wonderful venture that you have undertaken, Renita. And definitely I would like my audience or urge my audience to go over what these workshops are and when they are conducted so that they can connect with you and your partner from Bollywood who can actually assist in honing the skills of children, because I
actually.
believe in catch them young. I myself being an educator, I believe that whatever you introduce at a very young age, you are a perfect example of that. You started off acting at the age of 4, right?
Yes,
Right. So that clearly shows that there is no age limit. You can just start.
no,
The sooner the better.
anytime.
Yes, and it
Yes.
enhances their skills. So, what all do you teach? Do you also teach, or do you have faculty to do music and dance in addition to teaching mindfulness and the other aspects that you revealed?
So as of now, it has been to do with your vocals, your expressions, the way you stand, the way you talk. It also includes public speaking. How do you do eye contact? How should your body language be? But the question that you asked is if there's an aspect of music into it. As of now, no. But actually, we are looking into it to add on, classes to club with it to do with dancing as well as singing. But slowly, slowly, we are progressing. It's still a baby, but
Yes.
yeah, surely we will.
Undoubtedly, Renita. So it would be like a wholesome package. People needn't go from pillar to pole for different
Absolutely.
aspects. If they have everything packaged in one thing, it would actually be very beneficial. And I think once children develop a bond towards you, it is something very different. The learning curve drastically goes up. Trying
Yes.
to get to know different people for different things would again be a challenge. So the children are
Yes.
comfortable with Renita RSK Productions. Are very happy going there. Right. Otherwise, it's oh my God, my mom has come up with something new to push me into. So this would be actually very interesting. And when we see other children getting into these things, they definitely would realize what is their own potential and come up with that. So how do you think that looking at people perform, looking at people act, actually inspires or brings in the spark in other children as well who are just onlookers currently?
It does actually, because when you're in a group and you see your um, the kids who are in the group, somebody's, you always learn from each other, and it gives you that motivation. Okay, if this kid can do it, then even I can do it. And so we limit the number of kids in our classes. We don't cross 12. Till now we've never crossed the number. Even though we've got more registrations, we never take more than 12 kids, because every child needs personal attention. And that's what we make sure that every child gets the feedback. At the same time, we teach them the right ways and the way they should be doing. We do improvs, we do a lot of vocal exercises, everything. So in fact, there have been few kids who were extremely scared to speak in front of people, and the first class they would just break down. I mean, they would just start crying, and by the third or the fourth lesson they are like, wow. And they themselves cannot believe it, that what has happened to them. So it's so important to open up. And especially, I think nowadays kids are really closed. They are so into themselves because they're not going out to meet people. They're just with their gadgets, or with their, just with their computers, their phones, and that's their world. So it's extremely important for them to communicate, talk to people, and open up themselves. And suddenly they feel like all the stress is gone. We've experienced it with so many kids. And they come back and they tell us, what have you done? And we're like, wow, it's like, winning an award. Even if one child has changed towards the better, it's such an amazing feeling.
Lovely. I completely corroborate that view, Renita. I completely understand how it feels when you're making a mark in somebody's life, and when it comes to children, you're molding their whole life. So
Yes.
undoubtedly, being an educator, I can relate to that. But then, this is the first time that on Brain Tunes we have a personality from stage, Renita. So I have always interviewed educators only, but this has been a very enriching experience, I must say, and it was lovely having you on the show. Is there anything that a message that you would like to give to my viewers regarding how or one can actually understand their inherent talents and try to hone their skills, right?
Okay. So I believe everybody knows what they are good at or what they want to do. And I feel, knowingly or unknowingly, we just restrict ourselves because we think about, oh my God, what are my parents going to think? What are my friends going to think? We have these weird limitations we just build around ourselves. So if you know what your passion is, what gives you real happiness, I would say please go and pursue it. I mean, if you're not sure, looking at an actor or singer or dancer, it gives you that kick. If it gives you that pleasure, just go and at least attend some classes to begin with, where you can really feel, okay, this is what I really love doing. And if you find that love, trust me, it's the best feeling it's just the best feeling ever. And I think 90% of the people, they just live their lives just doing what they don't even like doing, because for obvious reasons you need to earn money, and your passion cannot give you the returns, and not necessarily. Some of them are very lucky to pursue their passion and make money out of it. But if you can't do that, at least take out time to do what you love doing. And the day you find that, I mean, I think it's a bliss. Very few people, very lucky people, are able to find that out. And if you
Right.
find it, you must go and get trained, because training really helps. Definitely it helps. Yeah.
Undoubtedly, being under a mentor is always has its own benefits. Rather than beating around the bush, trial and error, you have somebody who's
Yeah.
been there, done that, walked the path,
Yes.
and are there to handhold you. So it
Absolutely.
was lovely having you on my show, Renita, and I'm looking forward to upload this on my YouTube along with your social media handles, so that the audience and children especially can be benefited, because I felt that education is not only and only about academics. We need to bring in these life skills, and that's the reason that I approached you, and I'm grateful that you accepted to be on my show, Renita.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure.
Right, it
Thank
was
you.
amazing talking to you, and
Same here.
I hope we will be meeting again soon. Maybe
Yes,
in one of your after one of your movies is released, and
sure.
for the post movie celebrations, so that you can share with us. Because we do understand that you cannot share everything about the movie right now, so I wouldn't press you into it. But once it is released, I guess you can definitely do that for us.
Absolutely. Sure. My pleasure.
Right. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. And thank you for sitting up late for us, Renita. And I hope our audience also will have a fun time. So, Renita, you will be heard not only on Brain Tunes with Archana on our YouTube channel, but also on Brain Rhymes Radio, which is broadcast across 14 countries in the world. Okay,
Awesome.
so you will be getting a wide exposure, and I really hope people wake up to the fact that fine arts is something which not only satisfies your inner urge, but also can be a lifelong profession if you really have the passion.
That's true.
Right. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Thank you
Thank you
so much for
so
having
much.
me.
My
Okay.
pleasure.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.